Activity 5.2. So why actually, so in previous one, why you have this F coming for the process and output? Because if it is mixing, it is a process. But if it is a final tea cup, then that is the output. So still it is not clear, prepare the cup of tea. Mixing is process, but the cup of tea is the output. So both are there. Since both are there, I have taken that for process and output. Okay, what is an algorithm? What is an algorithm? Can anyone tell that? What is an algorithm? Manudha, what is an algorithm? Tisal?
A method that includes all the steps of solving a problem in order is known as an algorithm.
Okay, all the steps we are taking, or steps we are implementing to solve a problem is an algorithm. Yes, clear. And it should include all the inputs. It should include all the inputs. Oh, I think you have to turn off the mic today, otherwise like echoing back. Okay. So please write down the steps and the order of the steps and the order or arrangement of the steps to solve a specific problem is an algorithm. It includes inputs, processes, and outputs. It includes inputs, processes, and outputs. In algorithm, you can see all these things. You can see inputs, processes, and outputs. Okay, so what else? So that an algorithm should be like clear. It should be unambiguous.
Can you send the text in the chat?
Which one, Pute?
The text you are typing now?
Yeah. Still I have not finished. You can't you see this in the screen?
So sometimes it is blur.
Now is it okay? I have to actually enlarge that.
Sir, your voice is not clear.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Voice is dragging.
Is it dragging? Still? Okay, just wait. I'm shifting the connection back to SLT. Is it okay now?
Yes, sir, now okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Yes. Now,
Right. The steps and the order or the arrangement of the steps to solve a specific problem is an algorithm. It includes inputs, process, and outputs. And it should be unambiguous. Algorithm එකක් නම් පැටලෙන්න බෑ. පැටලෙලි සහගත වෙන්න බෑ. It should be clear.
sir, how to spell it?
Which one, Pute?
Unambiguous.
So it should be, so here I'll write that. An algorithm must be unambiguous. Unambiguous. Unambiguous means pattern single වචන තුනක් විතරනවා. පැටර්ලිලි සහගත නොවිය යුතුයි. පැටර්ලිලි සහගත වෙන්න බෑ. Unambiguous. An algorithm must be unambiguous. To make it clear, we use a symbolic representation of an algorithm, symbolic representation of an algorithm, which is called a flowchart. Using a tool, symbolic representation of an algorithm using a tool called flowchart. Sorry, I'll drag this right. So why we are using this symbol? So symbolic representation to make this unambiguous. පැටලෙන සහගත නොවෙන්න තමයි අපි symbol නැත්නම් සංකේත පාවිච්චි කරලා පෙන්නන්නේ. ඒතකොට පැටලෙන ගතිය අඩුයි. පැටලෙන්නේ නැහැ කියන්නම බෑ. පැටලෙන ගතිය අඩුයි because we can clearly distinguish inputs, outputs, and yes, we can clearly distinguish the inputs, outputs, processes, decisions when we use symbols. Okay, then asking write down suitable algorithm to find out the perimeter of the rectangle, which is mentioned in question number 2 in activity 5.1. So you're asking, so we have already written that, but anyway, so they're asking like step-by-step guidance. Let's give it. So we have already done that, but come on up here. Step-by-step like step 1, step 0, 1, you can say start. And step 0, 2, you can say input width, and step 0, 3 is input height, and step 0, 4 is actually find the perimeter by multiplying the width and height. And step 5, display perimeter. And step 6, you can say end or stop. So this is how you write the steps in the algorithm. I'll make it into the corner, then you can clearly see the content. So this is the previous one. In case if you need, I'll send this to the chat. Okay, you have already sent Danuli. Thank you. So this is the full text. And for the algorithm also, I'll copy that and I have sent to the chat. If it is not clear, you can take down from the chat, the text format. Okay, write suitable algorithm to find out the perimeter. So do you have any doubts related to these sections? Now we have discussed how to write and what is algorithm, how to write an algorithm. So I think the next few questions are focusing on the flowcharts, right? Next few questions, those are focusing about the flowchart, and we can do that as well.
Please, sir.
Done. Okay, good.
Okay, sir.
Right.
Okay, done, sir.
All right. Write the suitable algorithm for preparing a tea, which is mentioned in the question number 3 and activity 5.1. Preparing a tea. So you have to write again the same thing, right? Write an algorithm to here. Making a tea, but I recommend you to add additional step FG. Step G is actually offering the tea or cup of tea, just cup of tea in step G, because we need output, clear output, that's why. And then you can write down the same steps mentioned here, step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. Likewise, you can clearly mention all these things similar to this, and also mention about the serving. Okay, I think with the time restrictions, we have to stop from it. Don't worry. So we have enough time to go through the syllabus. And there's a small error. I want to show this as well. This is in page number 49. The symbol that they have used for start and end is a circle. It should be either ellipse or rounded rectangle, right? So circle we are not going to use for start and end. The recommended symbol is either this one. You can use ellipse. Ellipse is okay. Ellipse is correct. Or it should be rounded rectangle. Ellipse is okay. The second way of writing the symbol it's not correct. The next one for starting and stopping is rounded rectangle, because this is used, this ellipse is basically, circle is used for connector. Circle eකට වෙන purpose එකක් තියෙනවා. Rounded rectangle එකත් හරි. This is also correct. This is page number 49, right? The rounded rectangle is also correct, and ellipse is also correct, but circle is wrong. So if you browse internet, just go through this and search for flow chart symbols. Okay, so I draw in my screen, right? Okay, you can see the flowchart symbols here clearly. These are the symbols, right? Here you can see the rounded rectangle. This is how the given. And let's go to another one. And this is another one. So you can see again the rounded rectangle, right? Let's go to another one. And okay, this one. You can still see the rounded rectangle. And here the connector is circle, right? Connector is circle. That's why I said it's wrong. So just browse through internet.
The arrow is for data flow, right?
Sorry, arrow is for data flow. Yeah, arrow is for data flow. And
we use a circle to connect, right?
Sorry,
We use the circle to connect the
connect, yes,
flow
connect.
chart.
Circle for connection. Here, this is another example. Again, you can see the rounded rectangle. Mostly it's rounded rectangle, but some places it is circle, right? Some places it's circle. So not circle, actually ellipse, not a circle. Here also you can see this is link. This is to the start and terminate. So everywhere the symbol which is mentioned is rounded rectangle or right or ellipse. Circle is wrong. That's why I just want to prove that. That's why I show evidences. Okay, with that I'll stop for today. Sorry for the disturbances because today bad connection experience. Very sorry for that. And let's manage it next day. Good night.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. God bless.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Good night, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
God bless, sir.